Hey, I'm Taylor Zakhar Perez, and we're shooting men's fashion posts today with photographer, my friend, Walid Azami.
What's going on, you guys? My name is Walid Azami, and this is Taylor Zakhar Perez. We are in one of the estate rooms for the men's photo shoot, shot by me, and I'm giving you guys, listen, it's iPhone, it's shaky, it's just me on camera, and like all good publicists and managers, what they try to do is limit the amount of B-roll that you can get, and then like all good photo mentors, I try to steal as many shots as I can. So it's a battle of that. And I'm gonna take you behind the scenes, the camera settings, the kind of equipment I use, the lighting, and you actually wanna see the photo recipes, like the f-stop and the ISO and everything. You're gonna be a fly on the wall of my photo shoot with Taylor, and let's get started. We were just looking at places that was big enough that we can host a very small skeleton crew. But there's publicists, there's magazine, there's assistant, hair, stylist, him, me. So we wanted a room that was spacious enough, and we found this room. It was very nice. All right. We also wanted a place with like a big balcony so that people can sit outside, and we are more than 6 feet apart and still wear masks, but we needed a home base. And a home base is something in photo shoots what we call everybody goes back to. That's where their stuff is, their purses, their bags, their food, their waters. That's where you go, get ready, and you come back. So we wanted a home base, and that's where we went and got him dressed first. And he got a little bit of a hair trim, and all the clothing, everything was there, plus all of my gear. We went to check out the barn. Like when you look at the barn location, this image was shot at the barn. There was a big door at the bottom of the barn, which we used for the muslin backdrop. Then there was a small door on this side and a small door on this side. I have Taylor right by the door here. So you're gonna see this as a little preview. When you see there's a tiny bit of a fill here, I didn't want to use bounce. I didn't want to bring anything, and I didn't want to use any kind of artificial light here because I was aiming for this Americana iconic look. I mean, I guess Abercrombie & Fitch, if you want to say that, but they do that pretty iconic. Guess Jeans does it. And I wanted something that was just not going to expire. Denim, where's his pants at? Denim, a white shirt, really simple, natural light. This photo will never, ever, ever expire. It'll never go out of style. So I wanted some of his first photographs, because he is one of my best friends. I want to make sure that he's set up really well. And I knew that in the long run, this is going to win. In the long run, this is not going to expire. In the short run, it's probably not going to get as many likes. I don't give a damn. Likes don't pay my bills. I like to play the marathon. And if you ever join my masterclass for photographers, and my students that are watching this that are in it, they're familiar with the fact that I always tell them this is a marathon. You want a career that lasts multiple decades and you make a full income out of it, you have to go marathon. This chair over there, and we're doing a very natural light, and it's indirect sunlight because on this side is the direct sunlight. This is indirect. I had him by the light. This one door is the key light area. There's a door far on the other side that is the fill light. And when you see in the video, you see that other door is very far. You see that if anybody stood in front of it, it was going to severely block the light. But I wanted that. I didn't want equal light on both sides. I wanted super moody, but not drown out into total blackness. I still wanted to see his ear. At the end of the video, I'm going to show you all the pictures, and then I'm going to show you the exact camera settings and recipes, just to give you guys some insight on how we did it. So we found locations, and we're going to go to the next one. But the reason why I wanted a barn and natural light is because I want to go for timeless. I want to go for Americana. It's summer, and this is like a feel-good movie, and America needs to feel good right now. Plus, he's from the Midwest, so I want it all natural light, because I think in a barn, artificial light doesn't belong. So that's why I was playing with the doors on both sides, and that's what I did. So when you guys go on location, look and see what that light's going to be. Not just then, but what that light is going to be like when you need to shoot, at what hour, if you guys can project that. Look and see which way the sun rises, which way the sun sets. That's a big thing, because you're going to need to know if you're going to get a harder light, if you're going to get a warm orange light in the evening, or if you're going to get a good even light for a while. Because we were shooting in the month of July, the sun could not be in a worse position above us. That also meant that we're going to get this nice ambient light for a lot longer because we were inside. So by the doorways, this really filters the light very well. So then Taylor and I went to go find the Ferris wheel. Well, we had already found it. We have pretty much solidified that. But I wanted to go. I wanted to see what the colors were up close. I wanted to see what was physically possible for him to stand on. And the reason why I brought the Ferris wheel is because it's nostalgic, it's a feel good. I also wanted something that was going to bring production value to my shoot. And the cover right here, you see the Ferris wheel as a prominent part of the movie poster. So I wanted to put that there too and tie Taylor into that. The sun is going to go that way. Look at you hiding from the camera. The sun will go there. No, you can talk. It's just YouTube.
I know, but I don't want to be.
Oh, thank you.
It'll go this way. Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. I just want to make sure I get some like direct evening sun for the beauty lights. And then how high can we get inside of it? So this sign is big for me. Yeah. Because obviously the movie. The sign is big and a lot of good close-up portraits. Oh, can you hang off? Like that? When we were walking around here, I had Taylor posing in different angles. I had him just standing there so I can get my shot list ready. You just want to have as many shots down as possible. Like that. No, I mean, it's not going to be on everything. The only way this will work is if I'm laying down shooting up. If I can get the talent to come with me and hang out with me earlier and we just scout together. Oh, when we did that, that's what brought me to a one light from Young New or Young Now. I don't know how you say that. How do you guys say it? And then help me out in the comments by putting it down there. So this was probably about $70 and the link to it's great. And the link to it is in my, let me turn it on for you guys. I mean, damn. The reason why I wanted to have this light outside is because, number one, it's a Ferris wheel. It's not inside a barn. It's not, like, the barn is wood. Everything is so natural. Ferris wheel has metal and electric parts and light bulbs and glass and everything. And so it could afford another light. The other reason for that is that I saw, once we were on location, that there were, like, very, very tall trees behind it. That was going to stop my evening sun, that I wanted to get that hard, nice fashion sun that I wanted to get for him. Damn it, right? So it was like that, and there was like a big hill. Okay, so we did the 2 looks inside of the barn. Now I'm thinking that the sun is low enough, but not too low so that it doesn't get blocked behind the hills. And we are gonna have Taylor climb the Ferris wheel. Ferris wheel is iconic in this movie poster for Kissing Booth 2. So it is so hot. Okay, I was hoping that it would be really sunny to get that fashion light. It's not. So we're gonna use the shade, but it's sunny over there. I'm not that happy, but we're gonna have him, you know, stepping on these railings and all that. The light won't go in there as much. What that means is we won't be able to see his eyes in a picture, especially if he's far away and I'm shooting up. What that does is that forces the light inside the eyes, so I see the white of the eyes, and I also get a catch light. A catch light is when you get a sparkle in your eyes. It just gives it an extra little bit of a pop. That's what we did here, and the angles that I shot were up. Mostly because I wanted Taylor to hang and just go like this. I also love when you hang backwards and you look down at me.
Hang backwards?
Yeah, the way you just were.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Jenny.
Yep, now look down at me. Good.
You want my hand down too?
Yeah, there we go. And some expression, reach for me. Like this. Hey. I want them to be able to feel him like pulling towards them. See that? Cool? All right. If you guys want to learn how to do professional photography and actually make money from it, you don't have to do celebrities. You could do weddings, you could do portraits and babies and pets. I have a photographer survival package that's going to help you. It's a lot of freebies that's going to go in there. I hold your hand, and then I have a masterclass which you might be very interested in. The masterclass are for photographers that have gotten everything they can from YouTube. They got all the surface level beginner intro stuff. But if you want to actually learn how to start the business, you want someone to hold your hand, tell you do this, then this, then this, then this, and this is how you make money, the masterclass is your lifesaver. Besides the fact that it has something super cool. you get me as a mentor at all times. So you saw how mouthy I am here. So I have a private Facebook group where I come in as a mentor, and you also get the community. So if you're like, Walid, this client wants me to do this, what should I say? You got a mentor. If a client says, I don't have this much money, I can offer you only this much, you got a mentor and you got a community to help you. Now, the muslin backdrop, that's for the second barn setup. This is actually a muslin that I made myself. If we should go wider or not. I think dead center, but you see the big folds here, like that right there. I do like that, the shadows that it causes. No, see, like, well, you got to see it from the front, like the big loose folds. Let's do that, and then let's go, I'm gonna go a little bit looser on top here, so we can go like this just to create some folds naturally. Taylor gets to be behind it, and I didn't want it to be super high, so people expect this muslin to be very high, way above his head. I wanted something halfway. I wanted to lay more on the ground and drape more, so we just did it that way. Now, it's by the big door of the barn. Those doors, if you look at this picture, if you look at the pictures on screen right here of him by the barn doors, that indirect sunlight is so beautiful. It's like a softbox. Every single light that you can buy in a photography store, it's all based out of natural light anyways, right? So I used that, and that gave another soft, even light. And if it's like natural light softbox, then the light is even everywhere, and we get some moody shadows, but it's more even. Where if it was an artificial softbox, it would only hit a chunk of him. This is like an even light from the top here all the way to the bottom. It's pretty even. For those people that have been subscribed to my channel for a while, somebody became a big boy last night and bought himself a new chair, and it's coming in 2 days. Kind of excited so it doesn't squeak anymore. As far as gear, I use 5D Mark II. Again, you guys don't need the latest and greatest, because see, here's the thing. I'm shooting 2 magazine covers. I'm shooting somebody that's gonna be a huge star. I'm gonna shoot somebody that's very close to me. I'm putting things out in print. I'm putting things out later on that night. We shot for Glamour magazine. We shot for Shown. We shot for a bunch of other things. It's a 5D Mark II. So that whole latest and greatest or treat yourself is basically go broke. I used a Canon 24-70 lens. This is my all-purpose for portrait and fashion. I love it. If you're gonna buy any one lens and invest a lot of money, the 24-70 is such a good lens, okay? The second one that I used is the 70-200. That's like a really good fashion lens that I like that also. Then I threw in an 85 and a 50, but I hardly used it. I just brought those as an emergency, and that's about it. But those are the 2 main lenses that I used, 24-70 and the 70-200. 2 lenses, 5D Mark II, a little grandpa camera. That's cute that I called it a grandpa camera. Okay, not really. If you are interested in a masterclass, you definitely want to sign up for the free photographer survival package. You're going to get a one-time offer for that. It'd be very smart if you want to start your business and 40 days to profit, that you get it from the survival package, because there's a one-time exclusive offer in there that's going to save you a lot of money. Then your first client is going to pay for the whole class, but you have permanent access to me. So it's a no-brainer if you are a photographer anywhere in the world. Any kind of photography, the business of it is the same. You need somebody to hold your hand. I hope to be your photo mentor. Watch this movie on Netflix. It's called The Kissing Booth 2. If you guys are interested in seeing more of me talking about my photo shoots, I would highly suggest this video. This video takes you behind the scenes to a makeup shoot. You actually get to see me going through my selection process in Lightroom, and it's going to help you guys out a lot. If you want to learn more about photography, how to start your photography business, the link is somewhere in one of these corners. I'll forever forget it. And when you do it, click the little bell too. Now, if you have questions about photography or anything else, leave a comment and I'm happy to help you guys. Alright guys, I'm going to see you next week. I have a new video every single week helping photographers take better pictures and run a better photography business so you can make money full-time as a photographer. Thank you.